show, and your first comic is amazing. I've watched her for years. Since we first started, we've known each other, and she's hilarious, she's super funny, super talented. Put your hands together for the very funny Heather Pasternak.
I'm fine. A little bit about me. I'm violent. No. When I met my ex, I was like, marriage, babies, I want that. And he was like, I don't. And I was like, I heard maybe. And it was crazy, like after that breakup, I started to realize there were all these parts of myself that I'd been unconsciously cutting off that he didn't like, you know? And like a few months later, I was like, wait, I do like smoking weed. And then I got on this whole kick. I was like, I'm not gonna lose myself again. I will not ever change for a minute, or I could be vegan. Never know. Something happened to me recently. I met a man, like a fucking man. Oh God, he was tall. I wanted to climb him like a tree. I was like, how do I get him pregnant without scaring him away? So I was at. And then I knew he was dating other people, and he called me and he was like, we need to talk. And I was like, oh no. Because nobody says we need to talk if it's something good. And by the way, if you're gonna say we need to talk, it should only be 30 seconds before you have that talk. Way to give a girl the shits. So I was at that point in my relationship where I was picking out my breakup outfit. I was like, what's gonna be so cute that he won't be able to leave me? So I showed up in like a wedding gown but with the nipples cut out. And I got into the car like with the train and everything, and then it dawned on me, I was like, wow, I haven't felt this way about someone since maybe the first time I fell in love, and like if he breaks up with me, I may never get to share these feelings with someone. So I was like, fuck it, if I'm gonna get my heart broken, I'm gonna get my heart broken. So I was just like, listen, before you say anything, I want you to know, I'm in love with you. You've always been my husband. I can see my unborn children in your eyes. Okay, your turn. And then he was like, I want to ask you to be my girlfriend. I was like, whoa, slow down! Suffocating me. He's a weirdo like me. Like sometimes he tries to be cute and it doesn't always work. Like we were at the beach, we gotten some ice cream, we're like eating our ice cream, we're walking in the sand, it's all very cute. And then he like did this thing where he kissed me and tried to pass me ice cream with his mouth. I was like, if it's not weed smoke, keep it to yourself. That's a dairy item. I am not a baby bird. So I didn't know what was happening because who does that? So I just like wasn't ready for it. So what actually ended up happening is he just kind of spit ice cream onto my face. And then he felt so bad about it. He was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, it's okay. Just do it again in the bedroom without ice cream. Don't make me ask again. It's embarrassing. He'd been married before, and so he hadn't done as much dating as I had, so I was like, cool, sex is gonna be an arena where I can teach him some shit. But actually it turned out like he taught me all this stuff, like he taught me eye contact. And like kissing on the mouth, like what is that? And like doing it pro bono, I was like, if you insist. And the first time we had sex, I liked him so much that I was like, I'm gonna be good at this instead of like trying to connect with another person. And he called me out. He was like, I think you're being a little performative. And I was like, me? Let me finish this cartwheel. Also, could you speak up? I'm periscoping. like so well. Until he broke my heart. If you sing it, it doesn't hurt. It's just a rule. I had such a classically bad Valentine's Day. Like, I wouldn't even write it into a script because I'd be like, that's too on the nose. Basically what happened is I made him a scrapbook from my middle school heart. He went on to tell me he wasn't in love with me, but like said some stuff after to cushion the blow, but I couldn't hear him because I was crying so loudly into a heart-shaped pizza. Just like I imagined it. Is this gonna be one of those shows where people try to hug me after? Always walking the line a little bit. I guess it was kind of my fault because he did say to me, he's like, is Valentine's Day important to you? And I did that girl thing where I was like, no, whatever, it's a holiday invented by Hallmark. And then the day I'd be like, where are my fucking flowers? And like, it's not a test until he fails. I've just been really sad. Like, I've just been going through all the emotions. Like, I'm sad, then I'm angry, then I'm dropping his shit off at the Goodwill, then I'm picking his shit back up from the Goodwill. Yeah, I was like trying to, like, I just feel like I've just been crying. Like, I get home at 8, I'm like, how do I make it midnight? Like, how do I get to the next day? Like, what do people do? How do they live? I started meditating. I was like, am I meditating or am I crying? Did I wake up crying? How am I crying so much before noon? Like, is that blood or are those tears? What is that? Am I even meditating? Am I just going over parts of the relationship over and over again in my mind? I even started lucid dreaming to escape reality so much. You guys, I caught myself the other night in a lucid dream meditating. I'm fine. Also, like, apparently you're not supposed to say husband all the time when you first meet someone. Who fucking knew? Oh, everyone but me? Cool. Well, it's really embarrassing for me because people will ask me, like, how long were you guys together? And then I have to say, 6 weeks. But like, you guys, I swear I love in dog years because I'm a little bitch. Can I just man up? I do feel like he led me on a little bit though because like he did say I do want to get remarried one day and I was like, Monday? This Monday? That's a crazy day for a party, but fuck it. And I was telling my therapist, I was like, I just want a man that I can't fuck it up with. Like, I just want someone that I can't scare away and I can't ruin it or fuck it up. And my therapist was like, that's crazy. You can fuck up anything. And I was like, okay, you're an unlicensed body worker. I'm putting my shirt back on. And like, I know he's gonna come crawling back as soon as I'm over it because that's what men do. It's so frustrating. It's like, even before I met him, I was dating 2 guys, and as soon as we broke up, it's like they knew. Like, they both just started texting me out of nowhere, and it's like men have this spidey sense. It's like they can feel it, like they can just smell it out in the universe, or they're following me on social media. Like, maybe they saw the broken heart I posted on Instagram, or the hashtag I'm gonna die alone on Twitter, or maybe it was my Facebook status that was like, I will fuck the first guy who texts me. And the second. But I do feel optimistic. Like, I feel like I will love again. Like, I do believe in love. Is anybody here in love? Fuck you! I'm sorry, that just leapt out of me. No, but I do think I will because, like, I don't want to brag, but you guys, 1997 class flirt, okay? I was 12. Why was that a category? Anyway. I don't know how to talk about being a flirt because I'm not sure I understand it, but what I do know for sure is I have sparkly eyes that say more than I mean to. Like, I feel like my eyes are having conversations with men that I am not. Like, they're just like, that's the most interesting thing I've ever heard. You're the most handsome man I've ever met. Are we soulmates? And like, guys will leave conversations with me and they'll be like, did we have something special? And I'm just like, no, I have something special. I'm gonna get out of here as soon as I take apart and put back together all the furniture on stage. soon, but also Josh, if you're here tonight, we can work it out. Please call me back. I love you.